Hi, good morning. My name is Dr. Cheryl White, and I am a Hoof docent in the Faculty of Humanities Department of History. I'm an archaeologist here at ADACT, and one of the big activities that we've been running for the past year is in celebration of the United Nations International Decade for People of African Descent from 2015 to 2024. In preparation for this event, we began with several initiatives. The first one was a film expose that was last July, and that was focused on the production of maroon pottery. It's a 30-minute film. It'll be available on the National Archives of Suriname's YouTube channel, so you can find it on the YouTube channel. The second activity that we did was a workshop that was focused primarily on the ecotourism sector. And for that, we invited an organization from St. Croix called Chant, and they provided information on how to integrate archaeology into the ecotourism sector. The second workshop, or the third workshop, was one for ceramic identification. And the target group for that workshop were persons who work primarily in the Binnenlands, in the interior of Suriname. Folks who are out and about in the bush and would likely find artifacts on top of the ground or maybe even below the ground. And we produced a really beautiful booklet for them describing various types of ceramic artifacts that we find in Suriname. The workshop after that was hosted by the Smithsonian Institution along with Leiden University and Amazon Conservation Team. And that was primarily focused on understanding better how to engage community members to create some awareness about the archaeological landscape. So, the kind of questions that you ask people, the kind of interaction that we have in order to provide better information about where archaeological sites might likely be found. And that product will also be available on the website of Amazon Conservation Team. The following exercise was the Yongo One Historia Cruderi, and that we did especially with Knox, and that was to engage young people between the ages of 14 and 19 in developing. The focus of that particular workshop was to create a different way of expressing and talking about historical points of view. And that will be available. It'll be filmed at STV. It was filmed at STVS, and it will be shown on television in due course. And the last activity that we're preparing for is a conference, international conference, which is the 12th of September, 10 a.m. Suriname time. And we have a variety of speakers in this conference. People will be talking about African diaspora archaeology in Alaska, Nigeria, Barbados, Jamaica, Brazil, Ecuador, Antigua, many, many countries. So I do hope that people will tune in. We've already distributed a flyer. Participation is free. All you have to do is register, and then you'll receive the link to participate in the conference. It's several hours long, but you'll be able to pick and choose which talk and presenter you'd like to follow at the time. The UN Decade is sponsored by the Dutch Embassy Suriname, IDB, and our primary partners are Society of Black Archaeologists, it's a US-based organization, Leiden University with Carib Trails, and Kitliff. Thank you.